So unfortunately, I had all sorts of skin issues growing up, and now that I'm perimenopausal, I get the joy of the occasional pimple here and there too, keeping me on my toes. So if I could have heard what I'm about to share with you many years ago, I am convinced that my skin would have been very different, and I could have prevented all sorts of issues, including low self-confidence for many years due to severe acne and then the scarring that came with it. So the number one thing that I think is often a misconception is we cannot just treat from the outside in. You know, the 10-step skincare programs, they're unnecessary, in my opinion, a bit ridiculous and excessive, and they're not usually addressing the cause. So we have to focus on what we're eating, not just in a, I'm not eating McDonald's and Coca-Cola every day, but focusing on what are our intolerances and avoiding those. These are different than sensitivities and allergies. And what happens when we eat our dietary intolerances, we can't break down those foods, so it creates basically like garbage festering. And then that comes out through our skin. So if you are having skin issues, this is your body's fire alarm saying, hello, pay attention to me, I need some help in balancing. So if you want to learn more about food intolerances, we can do that through our office, Hope and Healing Naturopathic, and you can contact us to learn more about that. I noticed with avoiding my intolerances, skin is completely different. Way less breakouts. Like I said, perimenopause is throwing some curveballs here and there, but for the occasional zit, or even, let's say you had pimples everywhere, or this is great for many things. You can check out my other video. I'm in a gray sweater holding this. I think it's titled something about thank you, Tesla, because this was an invention by Tesla. But what you can do, let's just say this, I woke up, noticed I feel a pimple or I see a pimple there. What I would do is clean the skin. This is already clean. Touch it to the area, turn it on, and I'm not gonna turn it up all the way because it can be loud, but it shouldn't be painful. Keep it on your skin. If it's a tiny area, you don't even move. If it's a bigger area or you have facial acne many places, you can move this around just slowly, and you might use this for 30 seconds on one spot or larger area, maybe 1 to 3 minutes, and use that a few times a day as needed. And then what I will do is I will take a drop of tea tree essential oil with a drop of castor oil, and before bed just rub it on. Often the next day I'll wake up and there is no zit, unlike back in the day where it would just fester and be kind of a nightmare for many days and be really ugly and annoying. So that's one thing. High frequency, I'll post some links, otherwise that video has links. Another thing is if you, like me, had tons of scarring from acne, this device, this one is not as economical as a high frequency, but it works very well. So this is, don't worry, it's not gonna hurt anyone's eyes. It's actually amazing for your eyes. This is not red light like it looks. It's a red light, but it's not like you think of for red light. This is delivering right now scalar energy. And when I set it up on this biomodulator, it is delivering frequencies set on scar setting. So this I have been using for a while. I bought it for patients and now I get to enjoy the benefits. I've noticed a drastic change in my scarring, and it's painless. And you can use it a few minutes a day or a few times a week. And this can be for any scarring, not just acne scarring. So I can post links to this as well, but this has so many different benefits. Acne helping with scarring is just one of them. So just a few options to share, so you do not have to be like I was with my skin journey, go on Accutane twice. That devil drug creates all sorts of issues, and would love to help boost people's self-confidence from the inside out, address the cause, and help anyone from those nasty issues that I had with my skin. So hopefully you gain some knowledge and can love on your skin from the inside out.